If you're a high level online business owner with a strong foreign accent, but you're hiding behind an AI voice, that's not getting you more American clients. It's costing you trust, credibility, and money. So if that's what you're doing now, or you're thinking about doing it, don't. I mean, think about it. We're in a trust crisis right now. The amount of AI slop being churned out is getting higher and higher and higher, and the people that actually stand out in content are the ones that can truly and authentically connect with their audience. But before I continue, why should you listen to me? A lot of people tend to get a little triggered about their accents, so I think you should know I used to have a very strong foreign accent, just like you, until I changed it successfully using Hollywood accent techniques, and I have to say, it completely changed my life. And now I help high-level online business owners like yourself to do the same. So if you actually show up for real in your content and with a super easy to understand and more American accent, you'll have a major advantage over your other foreign competitors. Plus, you'll be able to level the playing field against American competitors as well. Because the reality is that most of the time, everyone can tell a voice is AI generated, and even if they can't, once they get on a call with you, they're going to hear your real voice and accent anyway. It's a lot like when you meet up for a date with someone and then the person that actually shows up looks and sounds completely different than their profile. So basically what you're doing is you're catfishing potential clients. Hiding behind an AI voice is a short-term fix that creates more problems than it solves, in my opinion. We're in a world now where we'll drown in hyper-polished and AI-tuned content, VSLs, and courses, so true authenticity is going to be one of the ways that you can actually stand out. Okay, Dylan, well then shouldn't I just keep my strong accent? That's a valid question. A lot of people think their accent is part of their identity, part of their unique angle, kind of like Arnold Schwarzenegger, for example.
Dylan! You son of a bitch.
There are multiple problems with this. Number one, Arnold Schwarzenegger is an outlier. How many other people with that strong of an accent do you know that made it in the American market? Not that many. It's basically never. Number two, if you lean into your accent to make it stronger, it can be a unique angle, but there's a lot of downside here as well. You can become a caricature. Will that go viral in its own way? Sure, but if you're here as an online business owner, you're probably not somebody chasing viral trends for views. You're here because you want to sound credible in your content, scale your business, and make more money in the American market. Number three is I strongly disagree when people say their accent is part of their identity. In my opinion, that couldn't be further from the truth. It's this thing people only say when they speak English, because English is such an international language, but if I went to Russia, France, or China, and I spoke with bad pronunciation in Russian, French, or Chinese, that has nothing to do with my identity, much less my cultural identity. It just means I'm bad at the language. The mistakes you make are not a result of our culture. They're a result of our teachers growing up literally teaching us incorrectly because they didn't know any better either. It's just lack of information. When I changed my own accent successfully, I wasn't any more or less German and Czech after I did it. I was exactly the same, except that now I was able to communicate way more authentically because the accent wasn't a filter on my personality anymore. For the vast majority of people, their accent causes them to speak differently than they would in their native language. Most people are more reserved, don't speak as much, and at the very least, they speak with less confidence. And your audience and leads can tell. So if you want to win in the age of AI as somebody building a personal brand for the American market, not using an AI voice and working on your accent is, in my opinion, a no-brainer. Now, if this all made sense to you and you actually want to get to work and you don't want to waste years on self-study with courses or random YouTube videos, I'm launching a cohort program in April, and I'm capping the amount of participants at 6. 4 spots are already booked up. So if you want to be a part of that cohort and actually have a system in place for preparing to film content and sound way more confident in American on camera and on sales calls, click on the link below to book a free accent assessment with me. On this call, we'll identify exactly what's holding your accent back, and we'll map out how to fix it. If you want to check out more of my stuff or maybe send me a DM to start a conversation, you can also join my free community using the second link in the description. All right, and that's it for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.
Oh, okay.